Well, folks, in today's video, we're going to be opening up whatever's in this box right here. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to find out soon enough. Anyway, this box was sent to me actually by the same person who sent the American Flyer steam locomotive, which I restored somewhat recently. They didn't really say a whole lot about it. They just said that they were sending a box, and I went down to my post office today, and sure enough, there it was. So, yeah, now we're going to find out what exactly is in it. So, looks like we have a letter. Just going to make sure there are no addresses or anything on it. Looks okay. All right. Greetings, Harrison. I'd just like to start off by thanking you for fixing my dad's locomotive. He really appreciated the work you did to it. He couldn't stop smiling when he saw it run. The love for trains runs in my family, and there are a lot of people in my family that watch your videos. It's amazing. But anyway, thank you. I'm sending you some engines, some passenger cars for your collection. One passenger car needs a bit of fixing, but I hope it's no trouble. Oh, I'm sure it won't be. I wish you the best, especially in these bad times. You keep my head up when I'm sad. You're basically like the train therapist. But stay positive and enjoy the gifts. From Kontroller Packers. Side note, the diesel you received gets a little hot and has a distinctive smell when it runs for a short period of time. But it still runs real well. I don't know if it needs a little bit of cleaning or what, but I am guessing the motor sure needs a bit of maintenance. All right, well, what a nice letter. Thank you so much, Kontroller Packers. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad I was able to get your dad's locomotive running. It needs a little bit of fine-tuning, but once I get that sorted out, I will be shipping it right on back to you. So, anyway, without further ado, let's see what's in this box. I'm kind of excited. Ooh, Milky Way. These are delicious. You got more Pop-Tarts? Oh, no way. What kind is this? If you can't stand the heat, get out of the toaster. Cinnamon roll. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this flavor before. Crazy. Well, thanks for that. And then I've also got this other one. S'more flavor. Frosted s'mores. Crazy. Well, that's fun. Anyway, let's see what else is in here. I think these are some of the passenger cars. A nice Santa Fe piece. Wow, look at that. Santa Fe. I don't know exactly who this car is by. It doesn't seem to have any make on it, but it looks pretty nice there. Really well detailed. Metal wheels. What a gorgeous piece. Baggage Railway Express Agency. Interesting. Anyway, let's see what this one is here. A Halloween-themed passenger car. Needs some fixing. Halloween-themed. Well, what timing. Let's have a look at that. Wow. This is so cool. Yeah, if this doesn't get the Halloween spirit going, I don't know what else does. This is awesome. I like how kind of rustic it looks. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for that. Now, there are a couple engines in here. Let's have a look. For the 040 takeover. Wow. Let's have a look. Look at that. Little 040 Rio Grande. And I don't recognize this one. Is it an Athearn? Huh. Interesting. I've got a band drive Athearn, but this is a totally different drive system. Very nice. And I don't have a ton of Rio Grande stuff, so really cool. Love the little 040s. So much fun. And I think that's about everything except for the last engine right here. This looks exciting. Let's have a look. Oh boy. I get that. What a nice looking engine, Rock Island. I've actually always wanted one exactly like this, one of these Tyco Rock Island engines. And this one's in really nice shape. I don't think I see a scratch in the paint. What a beauty. Wow, well, thank you so much. I mean, what can I say? Really, really generous of you to send all this stuff. I really appreciate it. It's all so cool. All right, why don't we test our two new locomotives? We'll start off with the little Rio Grande 040 from Athearn. I'm really curious to see how this thing's going to perform because, like I said earlier, I own a band drive model, but this is a geared model, which has, you know, obviously a completely different drive system, so it's a whole other ball game, really. And if we give it a bit of power, that's pretty good. Let's see, can we bring her back? No, it's kicked out. Seems to be struggling a little bit more in reverse, which is sort of funny, but it is a runner nonetheless, and it's an Athearn, and Athearns are pretty tough usually, so I think this thing really just needs a little bit of fresh lubricant and maybe a little bit of contact cleaning here and there. But overall, a great engine, and I just love the little 040s. Fantastic design of engine. Big fan of them. Anyway, next up we've got this engine. I really don't know how this thing's going to run because it is an old Tyco Power Torque, and those tend to be a bit of a mixed bag performance-wise. And it's a Rock Island, and as a wise man once said, well, the Rock Island line, you gotta ride it like you find it. So anyway, let's get this thing set up on the track here and see how it goes. I'm pretty curious. It's in at least like almost mint cosmetic condition. I really can't believe just how pretty much flawless it is. But that's as far as power torques go, that's very good. Wow. All right. That's great. What a fantastic engine. It seems to be pretty much new through and through, which is really not something you see too often with these old Tycos, so that's great. I really like the paint scheme on this engine too. It's just such a Tyco kind of paint scheme, lots of really bright colors, and yeah, I don't know, something just so classic about it. I just think it's great. So yeah, there are both of the engines. Really quite nice. Well, Kontroller Packers, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sending all this stuff. It was really thoughtful of you. I really like the letter. Letters like this really mean a lot to me. Yeah, it's just very, very thoughtful of you, so I really appreciate that. And I love all this stuff, too. It's really fun. These are kind of a lot of pieces that they're all just sort of random, but I like each piece sort of in a different way. This is just a very nice kind of prototypical classic Santa Fe piece. This is just a lot of fun. I mean, just check this thing out. And the two locomotives are really unique. A Rio Grande 040 switcher and a Rock Island Century 430. Really, really cool. And the Pop-Tarts and Milky Way, that's a very nice touch. So yeah, thank you so much. Anyways, with that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching.